Okay, guys, today we're going to be reacting to NFL players that hate each other. And the reason why I'm being so quiet is because I'm at my mom's and my baby brother is trying to sleep. So I might be a little quiet in this video. And shout out to Field Flicks for making this video that I can react to. But you guys go. I'm not probably going to talk a lot.
These are NFL teammates who hate each other.
Lamar did not say that.
From players catching balls with their cheek.
That literally happened last video with people.
Everyone's dead.
Crossplay now available.
Fannie Mae Pixies.
Fannie Mae Pixies.
When premium ingredients like smooth caramel.
These are NFL teammates who hate each other. And Aaron.
See, when his mouth was moving, it did not seem like he said that. And I'm really talking in the volume thing right now because I'm being so quiet.
Rodgers hates one of his teammates for almost ending his career. All because Rodgers threw this crazy touchdown. Roger Jones went crazy and jumped on Rodgers, tackling him, which could have torn old-ass dude's Achilles again or his ACL. So of course Rodgers was heated
Sorry for the cussing, by the way, because he cusses a lot.
with his teammate and almost fought him for that. But another NFL player doing something gay with a teammate lost him tens of millions of dollars and got him hated. A sus situation like that came from a man known to do gay stuff like digging in players' butts, hitting the splits, pretending to kiss an NFL player, and actually giving another player a smooch. Christian Wilkins was weird for all that. Nobody was surprised that after signing a huge deal with the Raiders, he got in trouble for taking things even further with a teammate.
Christian playfully went a teammate on top of his head, and those same people said that player took offense to it.
If that happens in a locker room, and then they go and report it, that means the locker room probably didn't fuck with them.
The anonymous teammate hated being kissed and hated Wilkins for acting weird as hell in the locker room. So with the Raiders not wanting hate between their players, they ended up releasing Wilkins and voiding the remaining guarantees in his contract, which lost him $35 million. But deep
35 mil is crazy. You guys probably hear me good right now. I'm really talking in the volume button because sometimes when I'm recording these videos, even though I'm talking loud, I can't hear it because of the video.
Deebo Samuel's lucky he didn't lose any money after he and his teammates' hate for each other almost started a brawl.
And I'm literally right next to his room right now because I'm downstairs. Maybe I should just go in my bedroom.
Deebo's teammate missed not one, but three field goals. So Deebo started talking shit about the kicker and long snapper, then pushed one in the neck while hitting the other in the face. Instantly, the long snapper, Tabor Pepper, said, "You think he's not fucking trying, you dumbass? Fuck you." Now, that situation at Deebo is definitely looking pissed on the sidelines, and their hate got dragged into the locker room when his teammate was asked about it.
Sort of sparked all that. He was telling him to lock in, and we know what our job is. We got us. We got us.
Their hate definitely wasn't as deep as Tom Brady's hate for his teammate that involved Twitter and the military. Both of those had to do with NFL legend Chad Ochocinco. Because when he got traded to the Patriots, he was known as someone who cared just as much about his fame on social media as his play on the field, which was the exact opposite of Brady, who was strictly business. So whether it was Chad constantly tweeting crazy things or even offering to give his 1 million follower $10,000, doing all that, not only had the coach call his tweets nonsense, all the distraction it caused was what made Brady hate him.
He was like the first guy with 1 million followers on Twitter in the NFL, I think.
Tom hated him at first. Hated that he was on Twitter because he got traded to the New England Patriots, and he was always on Twitter still. And Tom and Coach Belichick were just always grilling.
By the way, make sure you subscribe to me and Field Flicks.
I'm like, oh, get off with you.
This is his channel, guys. Right there. Subscribe to Field Flicks. This is his user. He's verified, so you guys know to subscribe. And anyways, let's keep
But it doesn't help.
And once other teammates of theirs revealed how Brady really felt about him, Chad exposed the entire organization for feeling like military boot camp.
There's a reason why my time there in New England that 1 year looked the way it did. For one, I couldn't be myself. I got there late, so I was already behind the 8 ball. I said, I ain't never been to the Army, but if I had to give an example on what I think it would probably be like, it'd be like playing New England. And if you don't follow in line with the Patriot way, you got to go.
And he did go. Brady hated him enough to call the shots that ruined Ocho's entire career moving forward. Because once the Patriots released Chad after just 1 season, he never played in the NFL again. But that's not as crazy as another NFL legend who didn't just hate his teammate. Their beef ended in one of them almost being killed. Something that's
Dang.
scary happened between Michael Irvin and Everett McCart.
6'7". Look at his jersey number. Okay, guys, I'm gonna stop being brain rot.
Because with Everett being a young rookie, he had no say whatsoever in anything that happened in the locker room, especially run a veteran.
These are so old days, guys. Is there gonna be like a new
Like Irvin.
At training camp, Everett was a new guy coming over. We had our rules and how we do things. I say I'm a veteran, I'm next. You know, to get a haircut and then, no, next, you veteran. This is how we do things.
But as soon as the argument started, things turned deadly.
We got into it. He just came at me. And I'm talking about this big guy had me down, punching me and punching me out. Whoa, kind of caught me off guard. But then we got into it. And I actually grabbed a pair of scissors. Hey, big fella, stop. Back up now. Stop. Don't do that again. Don't come up to me again. And he moved and came up and the scissors cut him.
That situation had Everett immediately being rushed to the hospital. Here's where doctors discovered the wound was right next to an artery that was a main blood vessel. And if it got punctured, it could have killed him in seconds. That forced police to get involved and arrest her. Then once his mugshot went everywhere, it seemed like one of the NFL's biggest stars was going to jail.
And I looked down, I saw that blood. I said, oh my God, you're going to jail. You know what I mean? You're going to jail for 10 years.
So when the Cowboys owner heard that his superstar was in some big trouble, he didn't want the man's career to be ruined over this. That's why he secretly negotiated a 6-figure settlement between the players in exchange for Everett's silence. And even though nobody would talk about the hate they clearly had for each other, Irvin eventually realized that he almost killed the man.
Met with Everett. So I lost myself, brother. I'm so sorry. But, you know, he sat down. I'll never forget. He said, Michael, you know, I know you love your kids, man. You almost took me from mine.
Thankfully, neither of their lives were ruined because of that. But if you thought that hate was deep, Patrick Mahomes and his teammate went through a whole journey of hating each other, and it eventually ended.
I already know who this is. I think it's Patrick Mahomes and Rashee Rice. Yes.
It's something illegal. Mahomes' hate for his teammate, Rashee Rice,
I knew it.
actually started in the biggest game of their lives. It was the Super Bowl. They were down 3 with just 10 seconds left. When Mahomes got a low snap and was rushed into making a bad throw. Rashee was clearly pissed. He was wide open for the game winner, but Mahomes never saw it. That's why cameras caught them screaming at each other on the sidelines with Mahomes saying, "Hey motherfucker, he rolled the fucking snap to me, so I had to get a throw off." Which obviously had Rashee talking some shit right back. Even though they did eventually win that game anyway, it definitely didn't make their hate go away. Because during another game, Mahomes threw a stupid interception which had Rashee chasing after the guy who caught it well. Mahomes dove at them to make the tackle and only hit Rashee. He was in extreme pain, eventually carted off, and diagnosed with a torn ACL that forced him to miss the entire season. Just when everyone figured their hate for each other only would involve plays on the football field, Mahomes would prove how much he hated Rashee one more time. After the NFL world was hit with some crazy breaking news.
Investigators say
Yep, I said this in the craziest car crash videos. Whoa, what's that freaking Rashee Rice? Because there was a guy driving so fast and he crashed everywhere. And guys, watch that video. It was pretty good. It's called Craziest Car Crashes of 2024, even though it's 2025.
Rice was speeding last month in a Lamborghini. When the vehicle was struck by the Corvette Knox was driving, it caused a huge crash. 6 cars in all, with a total of 8 people involved. And police say both Rice and Knox were traveling more than 116 miles an hour just before the crash. Rashee and Knox face 8 felony charges, the most severe, aggravated assault.
Now, how a car crash and a situation like that not only got Rashi 30 days in jail and 5 years of probation, he was suspended by the NFL for 6 games, which had Mahomes pissed, knowing dude's selfish actions would hurt their team. So not long after Rashi was scheduled to finally make his return, while all other players in the Chiefs wore shirts before a game that said Free 4 to support him, Mahomes was not wearing that.
Summoner, use this promo code to get Ultimate Death.
Not an ad. I could scream it, but I would scream it, but I can't because, you know.
For free!
For free!
What do you say? What do you say when a Jewish boy is kicked on the New York City sidewalk?
Came out in a normal fit. Why wouldn't he? Mahomes and Rashi hate each other. At least they didn't take things as far as Antonio Brown. Because he hated.
And I know I haven't been talking a lot, and that's because I just want you guys to watch. And because of my brother.
Ben Roethlisberger so much. He got freaky with his sister. It's crazy because at first they were good friends and had undeniable chemistry on the field where they both were superstars. But AB started feeling like he was getting a little too good for Ben. Who would make mistakes like this bad throw to a player who was covered, and AB ran a perfect route and was wide open for a touchdown. That had Mance crashing out before that term was even popular, which led to him flipping a Gatorade jug and almost fighting his coach. So afterwards, Ben made headlines for saying AB caused a needless distraction and that things are much deeper than throwing a temper tantrum. So even former teammates of theirs knew AB hearing that was about to make him pissed.
Ben called me out on the radio show the next day. I would walk into the locker room and say, don't do that. Keep my name out of your mouth.
But even after all of that, the hate for each other was only about to get crazy. Especially after a game where they were trying to make a comeback versus the Broncos. Ben didn't just throw a game-losing interception while trying to target AB. He ended up blaming it on him for running the wrong route. At this point, AB was fed up and definitely wasn't going to let Ben make him look bad, so he fired back.
Dude called me out. We lose a game. He's like, damn, AB should have ran a better route. Why would Ben do that? That's the type of guy he is. He feel like he the owner. Bro, you threw this shit to the D-line, man. How the fuck I'm going to run it back? You need to give me a better ball. It don't matter how I feel. Fuck it then.
So once the world heard that, the Steelers knew they hated each other too much to repair any relationship and traded AB away. But even though he bounced around different teams for years, and eventually ended up becoming a crazy Twitter troll, his hate for Ben never went away, which is why in 2025, he tweeted something insane. AB really said, Ben Roethlisberger's still mad I subscribed to Field Picks before him. Even though you should subscribe, he didn't say that. He really said, Ben Roethlisberger's still mad his sister sucked my dick. 2011 Pro Bowl. Oh my God, he's crazy. His hate for Ben never went away, which is why in 2025, he tweeted something insane. AB really said,
I really don't want to zoom in, so I'm just going to take a picture, and if you guys want to look at it, I guess you can. I guess you guys can take a screenshot. Yep, I'm circling the profile, guys. Is he actually, like, wearing no... Oh my...
Ben Roethlisberger still mad I subscribed to Field Picks before him. Even though look at Ben's sister, AB can never, I'd never hit that. But alright, the hate between Tyreek.
Okay guys, well this will be the end of the video. I know it's a quiet outro, but if you like this video, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.